My name is Brooke Estep, and I am a kindergarten teacher at John Harris Elementary. I've been teaching here for 5 years, and I love to be in the classroom with kids every day. We can't wait for your child to come to the Sioux Falls School District, and we will enjoy every moment of teaching your child in kindergarten. Kindergarten students will come in the morning and they'll take their backpack off and they'll put everything away, and then they'll get ready to start their day. And oftentimes we start with a morning message or a greeting to each other. It's so important in kindergarten that we get to know each other and we build a community in our classroom. And from there, they'll have a great day learning. They'll be learning reading and writing. They'll do some math. They'll even touch on some science and social studies sometimes. And the kids have so much fun throughout it all. They get to be in small groups, they get to be in partners, they get to be in a whole group, they get to come and chat with me and learn directly from me in a small group, and they love being with their friends all day to be learners. They'll also get to go to some specials, and the specials that we have are music and gym or PE, art, and library. And usually they'll go to one special per day, and those specials are amazing and they help get kids well-rounded for kindergarten. So we love our specials and they really enjoy their time at specials. Another thing they get to do in kindergarten is have lunch and go to recess. Usually they'll go to recess at least 2 times a day, sometimes 3 depending on what school you're at. And we also have an important time in kindergarten called snack time. Snack time is one of their favorites, and that looks different at every building as well. But snack, recess, and lunch are important parts of our day as well. So your kindergartners should come to kindergarten, we hope, knowing just a couple academic skills. Some of those academic skills would include knowing some shapes, knowing some colors, counting to 10 or even more if they can, and maybe even knowing some letters. That is a great start. Also, some fine motor skills would be beneficial for your student. So if they could learn how to cut and they can learn how to use a glue bottle. We do a lot of that practice in kindergarten too, but just if they have an idea to coming in, that would be great. We also encourage them to be able to know how to print some letters and print their name. That's a great start. Your child will get to know lots of things by the end of kindergarten. They'll get to know letters and sounds, they'll know lots of high frequency words, and they'll even be able to put those words into a book and read many books by the end. Your child will be a reader by the end of kindergarten, which is pretty amazing. We also work so hard on writing, so expect your child to know how to write letters, how to write words, and even how to write sentences and draw a picture that matches by the end of kindergarten. We also work on so many math skills like counting and number recognition, so you can expect by the end of kindergarten that they'll be able to write to at least 20 and they'll be able to count to at least 20. And they'll know their shapes. They'll even have some skills known with team numbers and bigger numbers over 20. Some social skills you'll want your child to have coming into kindergarten is for them to be able to follow directions and follow group rules. You'll also want them to be able to bathroom independently without help. And some other things that you'll want them to do is to be able to control their anger or their frustrations. Some other fine motor skills that you'll want them to work on is to be able to copy some shapes and to be able to independently dress and undress their clothes, such as a sweatshirt or jackets or winter materials. We also work hard on snaps, buttons, and zippers, but if they can have that coming in, that would be awesome as well. Even a bonus would be tying their shoes. Some social skills that we work on in kindergarten, there's 3 main ones. We work on independence first and foremost. When they come into kindergarten, they're used to lots of people being able to help them all day. And there's only one teacher in your child's classroom, and so they get to learn lots of independent skills. They'll be able to do things independently very well by the end of the year. Another thing they get to learn is problem-solving skills. We have lots of conversations in kindergarten, and sometimes those conversations don't always align with one another's thoughts. And so we need to be able to have problem-solving solutions, and that will help your child be the best learner they can be. Something we work on in kindergarten is being a great friend. And at the beginning of the year, we're familiar with people and we often get to collaborate with one another as students. But by the end of the year, we will be even better friends and even better collaborators with one another. We work through all kinds of recess situations and classroom situations where there may be a disagreement, but we are able to handle those as independent learners, and we are able to be great friends by the end of kindergarten. We are so excited for your child to join us in the Sioux Falls School District, and there's a couple things that you can do as a parent to support us at school. One important thing is a routine and structure. We have a great routine at school, and we have structure for your child when they come. They will know what to expect in the morning, in the afternoon, and by the time you're ready to go home. And also, you can have structure and routine at home. That would be very helpful for your child. After school, if they have a set routine of what they do, and then a set nightly routine, and to make sure to get them to bed on time. Even in the morning when they wake up at the same time, have a good breakfast and get off to school, that helps your child be the best learner they can be all day. You play an important role in your child's schooling, and we're so excited to partner with you in that. We hope that your child shares what they're learning at school, and we hope that you can piggyback that at home. For instance, if your child's learning how to count to 20 at school, we hope that you get to practice how to count to 20 at home. Or if your child is learning certain words at school for high frequency words, we hope that you'll spend some time at home practicing those words as well. We also encourage you to get involved in your school. If your school has parent volunteers, or if you would like to volunteer, reach out to your school or your classroom teacher, and they'd be happy to set you up. You can contact your child's teacher with questions or concerns that you might have, but also be looking forward to conferences. You will have a notice from your teacher that your child has conferences twice a year, and that's just a time where the teacher and you get to sit together and talk about your child's progress and how much growth they've made over the year. By the time your child goes to first grade, I hope that we've created a great foundation for your child at school. We hope that they find school a safe place, a loving place, that they've built some confidence and some independence throughout the year, and most of all, that they have a love for learning and a love for school that will carry them through the 12th grade.